gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. You gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins. You gotta grow your coins. Grow your coins, grow your coins.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow, and today we're going to be talking about Cardano in a big way, something that I predicted was coming years ago. It looks like it's much more likely in the not so distant future. We're going to take a look at that. Will Cardano be used in the US voting systems? We just might. And then we're going to talk a little bit about this little flash crash in Bitcoin. So let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin first real quick. Currently trading at $66,078 and kind of teetering back and forth there. We can look at the price movement. We obviously got a significant crash from 71.4 all the way down to about 64.5, 60. It looks like we wicked down to about 64.6, 68. So, and then we're pulling back up. The RSI is going to be extremely overbought. Or oversold rather, sorry. And we could potentially bounce off of this. It looks like we're trying to touch it, and then we could get a reversal again further to the downside. We'll have to see how this plays out. This is currently on a 15-minute chart. Looking at everything on an hourly candle, I mean, listen, it wants to recover already. This is, I was watching Cryptos R Us, George today, and you know, he said exactly what I was thinking. I mean, this is basically just a flash crash to wipe out a lot of longs in the leverage space. And I'm in a long, but I'm at a 3x long, which means that, you know, my liquidation point is at like $47,000. So I just let it go. Could we get that low? Yeah, sure. Anything is possible. I'm not overly concerned about it. If it happens, well, then great. It just means that it's an opportunity for me to buy back in much cheaper than we are today. So one way or either way I slice it, I'm going to win. So I'm not overly concerned with that. So let's look at the news and what's going on with Cardano in US states. United States turn to Cardano Foundation for secure and transparent voting solutions. This is huge. This is published an hour and a half ago. In a recent interview with Daily Coin, Frederick Regard, the CEO of the Cardano Foundation, was questioned about the interest of governments in embracing blockchain technology and decentralization. With a cheerful smile, he affirmed, yes, they have. He further elaborated that several U.S. states have approached the Cardano Foundation, seeking assistance in developing a lightweight blockchain voting system that would be more transparent and accountable. Frederick Regard also brought up the topic of the UK vote, though he did not delve into specifics. His response was quite detailed, highlighting institutions' desire for assurances in terms of business continuity, predictability, and reliability. So the question is, will governments embrace blockchain technology? During the interview, when Frederick Regard casually mentioned that multiple U.S. states had reached out to the Cardano Foundation for assistance in constructing a lightweight voting system, he treated it as a routine occurrence. He further stated that their primary consideration is whether they can provide the requested solution within the time frame specified by the other party. From the interview, one might infer that the Cardano Foundation is somewhat uncertain about accepting this challenge, as if it were struggling to prioritize it. The specifics are not publicly accessible, making it challenging to determine the exact needs of the U.S. states and the difficulty of delivering the solution. However, successfully implementing a voting system for even a single U.S. state could significantly boost the project, drawing the attention of other governments and institutions seeking similar solutions. In our opinion, the Cardano Foundation should go ahead and implement the solution if it is feasible in time and of sufficient quality. These types of projects are exactly what Cardano needs, as they are in line with its mission. Hesitation is not an option. The Cardano community has a rich history and involvement in voting processes, primarily through the Catalyst voting system. Catalyst, an integral part of Cardano's project management and a key driver of its decentralized approach, has been operational for several years now. Over this period, numerous funding rounds have been completed, each contributing to the growth and development of the Cardano ecosystem. Catalyst voting allows ADA holders to propose, discuss, and vote on various projects, thereby directly influencing the future direction of Cardano. This process ensures that the community remains at the heart of decision-making within Cardano. In addition to Catalyst, the Cardano Foundation has also organized several ballots. These ballots were conducted with a commitment to transparency and community involvement. These experiences have not only provided valuable insights into the practicalities of blockchain-based voting, but have also demonstrated the potential of such systems for larger scale applications such as statewide voting. So, and there's a little bit of information you could touch on that. I don't want this video to be very long, but in a nutshell, it's my guess that states like Florida, Texas, obviously states that are absolutely done with all of this mail-in ballot hoopla and everything associated with it. The United States is one of the very few countries left in the world that utilizes mail-in ballots. And if you look at the reasons cited for why most countries will not use them, it's for fraud and manipulation of votes. So, and that's a fact that you look it up, that you could Google that. There's so much insanity going on in the US, and obviously there are states that are wanting to set a precedent for being able to utilize the transparency of blockchain voting to show people this is what true democracy looks like. This is what legitimate voting looks like in a state. Everyone should follow suit. And they're all reaching out to Cardano to pull this off. Why do you think that is? Out of the, I don't know, thousands of layer ones out there, why do you think Cardano is one of the targets for who they would trust to utilize for such an amazing feat? So this is obviously going to be a thing. This is definitely going to happen at some time in the future. They've utilized Cardano for other things similar in other countries. So I think it's just a matter of time until we start seeing this here in the States. I think the major question is, can they develop? I mean, listen, our next election's like right around the corner. I don't think that this is something that they're going to be able to pull off for right now. However, 2030, that'll be a very interesting time. And I think that we're going to reach a point where we're going to have, universal IDs of some kind that's going to be attached to, wallet blockchains, attached to CBDCs, I'm sure, in some way, shape, or form. And probably all tied into an app on our phone that we're going to be required to have if we want to achieve anything financially or otherwise. I mean, you could look at China and you could look at their social credit system and how things operate there. I mean, at some point I can see us having something similar here in the US. I mean, let's just be real about it. I mean, there's one side of the country that's going to, cheer and praise and say, this is what we need. And, just give us our free stuff. And then you're going to have the other half saying, leave me alone. I want my freedom. I want to be, left to my own devices. And, but I think ultimately, I definitely see Cardano being utilized for voting on a grand scale, not just in the States, but on a grand scale. And it's probably, if I'm going to hazard a guess, it'll probably utilize midnight to some degree. I'm excited about this. I think this is a really, really big deal. It's something that I've been saying was likely going to be coming for some time now. And I think it's really cool to finally see some record of conversations to that effect coming to light and being revealed to the public. So until next time, crow your coins. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.